Shalom, family. Demondre Douglas here. Excited to be alive another day. Glad you all watching are alive. May you be blessed, prosperity, and health. By the way, the prosperity means nothing without the health. Health should come first, so health and prosperity. It's been a journey, family. If you've been here, you done seen me ride this wave of poverty and prosperity, poverty and prosperity. I realize I only go through that because when I become prosperous, I stop doing what I was doing in poverty, which is really praising God, seeking God. You are a small shard of God, little g if you want to call it. You have God in you. There is nothing that happens that you cannot affect. Literally, from your own life to the lives of those around you, to people on TV. Your thoughts, what you focus your mind on, literally changes reality. I don't understand. I need y'all to understand this. I guess once you see me with a huge house and a nice car and a whole bunch of money, maybe you guys are like, it'll click. I'm up wide awake, no coffee. Time is what I wanted to talk about. Time is the fourth dimension. Everything happens in time. Without time, the world would just look like a snapshot. It would look like just a still picture. We have to have time to give us that effect of growth and just to get to an end point, quote unquote story, history, his story. Check out that video. Anyway, man, the Hawks won. I know it shouldn't be like this, but a piece of me is a little happy when they win, and a piece of me is a little sad when they lose. Giannis got hurt. Send prayers to that man. It did not look good. I hope he recovers. If the Hawks make it to the finals, I believe we will lose to the Suns. It just is what it is. However, those are two great teams, symbolically speaking. I don't have to elaborate on the Suns being a son, being the son of God, etc., etc., and the Hawks representing intelligence, spiritual growth, and a few other things. We got a beautiful day today, wind blowing, birds is out, sun shining. You have no excuse not to get up and be the best of you possible today. I don't know, man. I'm just excited. I feel my soul healing every day. Peace. I feel peace. The narcissistic abuse is like, I'm filtering it out of my life. No 3 strikes for nobody. If you walk up and somebody makes a joke or somebody says something that's you pretty much wouldn't say to them, don't fuck with them. Period. Don't fuck with them. Go shine. It's that simple, people. Just say no. It's a lot of work in saying no, but it's worth it. I have a long, drawn-out video that I'm going to edit and post for you guys with a lot of knowledge about words. Words are literally the most important thing in our reality. We communicate with words. We express ourselves with words. If you go to any religious book, any holy book, they will tell you, in the beginning was God. Well, actually, I believe they say it was the Word, and the Word was with God. Point being, without words, how would we communicate? People say, oh, we would communicate telepathically. Okay, well, still, you would have to think words in order to communicate. There's no getting around it. You have to have words. And then once you realize the power of the individual letters that make up the word, you will become more powerful, because you will understand why that word means what it means. That's one thing I realized. A lot of people use words but don't know why the word means what it means. They may know the definition of the word. However, it's important to just get down to the etymology, the basis, each individual letter. And each individual letter represents a number. Alpha, Omega, that's 26 letters in the alphabet. 26 is a godly number. So I encourage you to get your ass out of bed, get your ass up, brush your teeth, wash your face, do a little stretch, do a little meditation, and go out there and see if what you meditated about doesn't spring into your reality, because it will, and you are welcome. Give it 3 days. Ask God for something. The Most High God, ask Him for something and give it 3 days. I don't care how big it is. It could be a house, a car, a phone, a job, health, whatever it is. And for those 3 days, concentrate solely on what you are seeking. And watch, won't it happen? It's a law. It has to happen. I love you guys. Be blessed. Stay happy, healthy, wealthy. I love that statement. I won't lie. Shout out to, forget his name, bald-headed YouTuber. I heard that from him. I've been saying it ever since. Be blessed, people. Shit, they ain't getting my biscuit.
Because it's scaring them.
What? Blueberry muffin.
Dad, they don't eat them.
What happened?
They won't eat the guys won't eat the popcorn.
Yeah, you too good for popcorn. To eat damn near anything else. Either that, or he mad because y'all been chasing his ass around with a stick. Lauren, if your friend chased you around with a stick and then tried to give you some candy, would you take it? That's a no. What's good, family? Demondre Douglas. Shalom. Peace to you all. I got a great one for you today. And it's time. You ask God for things, you desire things, you want things, and they all happen in time. What I realize is the world is the opposite. Everything's microwave, everything's quick, everything's instant. Perfect example, credit. It's you buying shit with money that you don't have right now. Period. So, God works in time. The grass doesn't grow in one day. The clouds don't get full in one day. And these clouds are huge. You see that? Does they look bigger than normal? Yeah. Alright, so I ain't tripping. Even the negative things that you want to be shown to you, maybe you feel uneasy about a situation or a person, but you haven't physically seen them doing wrong with your eye. So therefore, when it's revealed to you, if you just hear about it, you won't resonate with it. But once it comes from multiple people, some of whom don't even like and communicate with each other, then you know, family, you have to understand and recognize this. If you're watching these videos, you believe in the Most High God, so you know what time it is. When you pray or you ask for something, it's not revealed to you always instantaneously. There is a process. And a lot of that process is like shit going on in the spirit world to get that information to you. That's why information is really like power. Unless you don't apply that information to use to better yourself, then it's just data. So always wear the armor. That's a given. Repent, pray, that's a given. Like those three things, you have to do those three things every day. If you're lacking on one of those things, it will show. When you want to take it extra, fasting. It will, whatever situation you're trying to resolve, fasting and prayer or focus on that specific situation and it being resolved in a positive way that's beneficial to you, bro, you will get answers very quickly. It will be a struggle. Like you wouldn't get a benefit from it if it wasn't work. So when people think like, oh, they praying for something and they love to like, be coy about it, they know it's work. They just don't want you doing that work. But they know it's work. Because no matter what you say to yourself, you can say, I won't eat candy today. I'll be damned if not out of nowhere people are offering you fucking candy. Literally. Perfect example. If you've ever been on a drug and you quit a drug and you decide, I'm not going to do that drug anymore, what fucking happens? Your friends and family will readily have that drug available for your ass. Sometimes it'll be complete strangers. It's just facts. Ask an alcoholic. Ask anybody who's ever said, I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm not going to pay for alcohol anymore. Ask them if that isn't a fight every fucking day. Out of nowhere, you at work. Hey, bro, got some beers, 6-pack. We all drinking beers. You like, nah, I'm good. Half the people going to take it just off the social value of, I don't want to be different. But the other half really just don't want to do that anymore. And so it's a battle for them to say no. And there's a lot of work involved in saying no. That's why it's not easy to say. It's easy to say yes because now whoever you told yes can release and be stress-free at whatever the fuck they asked you to do was going to get done. And then when you don't do it, that other person is going to be annoyed out of their fucking mind because in their reality, you were going to do whatever it is you said, and now that you didn't, I'm fucked up. Most of the time, saying yes for something simply means you are now responsible for this. Period. So when you say yes, most of the time, you are just transferring responsibility, which is a real thing indeed. That's why it gives the recipient that feeling of release. Because they know that I can rest assured that you're going to do this. Even though if you ask a narc 9 times out of 10, that narc's going to tell you yes anyway and not do it unless you hold some type of power over him or her. Period. Or you're in the love bombing stage. I have to phase, really. I shouldn't say stage. I should say phase. Because I've seen it from days to people to weeks to years. So, and I forgot months. So it's just really depending on that person. And I'll give you this, in the lengthy relationships, it really shows a lot of power on both sides. One, for the narc to fake that long, and two, for you to deal with the like gaslighting and other things, the other forms of disrespect that are not just outright and forthcoming, but that you always hear about or realize later. Anyway, not gonna make this too long. It's 7 minutes, 17 seconds. I love y'all, family. Stay tuned for the next video. Be blessed. What you doing to that duck? Mean ass. Mm-hmm.